Okay, something a little bit different. Showdown, Call of Duty 4. We're going to go with the AK-47 and a bit of domination, and in tradition we're going to go for the closest flag because it's easiest. Let's be honest. And I'm a little bit out of practice and I'm not match fit, so yeah, flag caps, let's go around the outside and close in on a pincer movement. And hang on, who the fuck is shooting me? What's going on there? Oh my goodness me. A parasite under the ground like an ant. Brilliant. And these little kids are always the ones who say, why is Call of Duty going in this direction? Have a think about it, mate. Have a little... Initiate some work cranking away in that cranium. Use a bit of grey matter and wonder why they go in directions that they do when people like you have fucked it up. We've done with that for a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to talk about that in a moment, but I'm just going to let you know now we've got some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. It is me using the Model 1887 singular with damage, and it's gold. And it's on everybody's favourite map, Dome, because we all love Dome, don't we? Yeah, no. I fucking hate Dome. I've never liked Dome. Well, I'll go on about this in a moment. This gameplay in the background, I came second, so it's by no means any fantastic gameplay, but I do okay. The reason I wanted to showcase it was because I wanted to talk about weapon balance and the usual garbage. You know, again, obviously Infinity Ward's games are coming up, and I kind of hope that they've taken a few things into account, because the Model 1887 I loved, but it was garbage. Realistically, it was an unreliable garbage gun. Sometimes it would pull off these unbelievably amazing things where you'd fire from a distance and take out 3 people in one hit, and then you'd have somebody point blank in front of you, shoot them in the head, and you get a hit marker, and that's really quite frustrating. I remember doing a video like this on my old channel, and I'd done a montage and people were coming on saying, you need steady aim. No, don't use steady aim. No, try this, try that. And it's like, look, I've tried everything with every shotgun. I've got every shotgun in gold and I've got damage on every single gun. And the Model 1887 is probably the most inconsistent for me. Every other one seems to do a job, the Model 1887 doesn't. And what's annoying is when you've got things like the Striker, the Yeousch, all spammable guns can generally get a one-hit kill from distance. And that's quite annoying, because when you consider with the Model 1887, you shoot once and then you have to do the cowboy click of the chamber and then pull it back down and fire again. With these other ones, it's bang, 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 bang. So there's plenty there to back it up, and it's quite frustrating. But yeah, that's the gameplay in the background. Enjoy. Like I say, going back to the Dome thing, I've never liked Dome. I always find it's too much of an explosion fest, which is weird because I had my best gameplay on Modern Warfare 3. I think probably one of my best gameplays ever that I'd ever posted was on Dome, and that was my very first commentary on my last channel. And it was one of these gameplays I thought, I've got to commentate over this, and I was using the G36C with suppressor. I think I was using the assault package, Predator, attack helicopter and AC-130, and I had all these like back catalogue of bloody kill streaks that I couldn't use up because it was just my stuff was always permanently up in the air. But yeah, not a big fan of Dome. Now, going back to that little snippet at the beginning that was there for your entertainment and not really any other reason, was me showcasing a nasty little hacker. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when you play online and you come across these people who abuse the system, generally people who, if you ever met them in real life, regardless of how old they are, you would like to put your hands around their throat and choke the life out of them, you know, those kind of people. Well, I would say that this guy was probably one. Now, there's a whole gameplay I could have showed you there that I literally spent all the time on the first floor of Showdown because of the pure fear of going any way further down. This guy had you. He just walked around the map, you couldn't get to him, and he would just constantly had helicopters up in the air. It was frustrating, but I thought, do you know what, I just want to show you that one bit, and that'll be enough. So yeah, all the time I've played online for a long time, you come across these people and you think to yourself, if only there was something I could do. And I don't want to send him messages telling him what a prick he is, because he probably knows that anyway. And I don't want to start getting into an abusive war and, oh, I don't know. If only there was some people who could back me up and help me. Huh, hang on a minute. I've got a YouTube channel. I've got nearly 10,000 subs. I'm just on the cusp. My videos generally tend to get about 3,500 views each, which isn't a bad ratio when you consider how many subs I've got. And all the likes that I get on my video compared to the dislikes is quite high. Very, very high, in fact. I mean, some videos I've had like 572 likes, 1 dislike. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I don't like inciting hate or starting any kind of beef with anybody or any problems like that, but I think sometimes you need to call a spade and call something for what it is. And that's what I'm going to do now. So, in the top right hand corner, you've probably noticed already that I've put this guy's gamer tag in. Now there's a very good chance a few of my subs who are watching this probably hack, and I understand that, I understand people do it, and it's not very nice. If you do it, it's not nice to be up against. I know you think it's harmless, but it is quite annoying, and I've been hacked to the degree where I've actually been kicked offline. And I couldn't get back online for like 5 hours. That was one of those instances where I think, if only I could have done something. I know the guy who did it, and if only I could have done something directed at him that could have ruined his day. Well, now I can deal with it. Now if I come across boosters, hackers, this is how I'm going to deal with it. That's his gamer tag. He's on Xbox Live. If you don't like what you come across and you get pissed off with any people who do this kind of shit to you, go and look him up on Xbox Live. Send a player review and send him a message. But don't just send him any kind of message. Let's freak him out. Let's freak the fuck out of him. He freaked me out crawling under the map like a mollusk. Let's freak him out by sending something back to him in unison. So, in the description, I'm going to put down what message I'd like you to send him. If you want to, of course, you know, it's just a bit of fun, but maybe we can do something about it. This is the one kind of power I've always wanted with having a bigger channel, is to be able to essentially take off my belt and give these bastards a good old-fashioned 1950s dad beating. You know, give them a real good thrashing. What's that? What do you mean you've been hacking? Belt comes off. Have one of them. Let's hope you get banned, you little charlatan. So yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Apocalypse done.